How are you?
How can you say a complaint was closed that was never filed?
How are you so rough there being with me?
Imagine walking into a police station to file a complaint, only to leave in handcuffs after an officer curses at you and accuses you of disrupting operations. That's exactly what happened here. A disabled man engaged in a heated confrontation with police officers at a local station, asserting his rights and protesting perceived mistreatment. He insists on speaking directly with the captain or chief, refusing to leave the station until his grievances are addressed. The man repeatedly asserts his First Amendment right to protest. However, the officer refuses to provide him with sufficient details, informing him that his complaints have already been closed and directing him to pursue alternative legal remedies. He accuses the officers of failing to address his concerns and emphasizes that as a public lobby, he has a right to remain there unless he breaks a law. This is where things go wild. The officer ultimately arrests him, escalating the situation further. Watch how this disabled man handles the confrontation and share your opinion in the comments.
Start again from the part where you're no longer accepting complaints from my husband.
So, and I would be very clear on this, so there is no confusion. Every time we have...
Wait, I need you to say we are no...
Okay. To that point, so I'm going to say it very articulately, so there's no confusion. Every time we deal with your husband, that is a targeted attempt, in our estimation, for him to complain about our officers. Every time we have an interaction with him, what follows is another complaint. We have adjudicated complaint after complaint after complaint. We are not going to continue to entertain this behavior. We are not going to continue to use our manpower and our resources to focus on one person who is trying to interact with the police to make complaints. We're not going to.
You understand, though, if your police were conducting themselves professionally, if they were not calling my husband an asshole, if they were not lying to both of us, we wouldn't be in this situation.
So there are other avenues for him, as I already explained earlier. He can go to the Attorney General's office if he believes we're not handling these complaints seriously, if we're not investigating them fully. He can file a lawsuit. Those are avenues to him that are legal avenues. Once we're at the point where I say you have no legal purpose in this building any longer and you are interfering with their operations and you need to leave, at that point, he had to leave.
But from your own admission, unfortunately, before I started recording, and that's why I'm doing this now, when you first came out here, you said that the complaint had already been filed and closed. Now, since I have articulated to you that that was not the reason we were here, not the original complaint, but it was in regards to Lieutenant Slaviticki saying that he could have hands put on him in one room, but not in the other, that made it some sort of difference. I understand that doesn't change what you're saying, but you understand why we were here for a different reason than what you originally thought. Because you came out saying the complaint was filed and closed. But we hadn't even filed it yet.
We're not just going to continue to do, okay, that complaint's closed, I'm doing a new complaint. Well, I don't like the way they talk to me, it's a new complaint, it's a new complaint.
Well, so here's the issue though, I understand. When we came in here and talked to Lieutenant Slaviticki, that was on the 3rd. Okay, sorry, that was on the 2nd. On the 3rd, and later in the afternoon on the 2nd. On the 3rd, in the morning, there was already a letter drawn up and waiting for my husband about the complaint being filed, him being verbally counseled, and a letter already typed and printed waiting for my husband in less than 18 hours. So, how does that happen? How did somebody, one, be able to file a complaint on themselves? Lieutenant Slaviticki filed a complaint on himself. Who verbally counseled him?
If our officer believes that
we were also trying to figure out who verbally counseled him.
That would have been his supervisor. So, now I can't confirm that 100% because I wasn't involved.
Exactly.
To be clear, what's going on here? I'm not leaving. I'm not trespassing. I'm broken the law.
What I'm telling you is, if you disrupt the normal operations of our police station, you will be...
How so? How would I be disrupting? Let me know so I don't do it.
If our dispatchers can't sit here and conduct their work with you without you disrupting them,
wait, well, hold on.
then be arrested.
Sit there?
Okay?
I didn't disrupt them there. How did I disrupt them there?
You have a legitimate purpose for being here.
I am. I would like to see the captain or chief.
They're not available. You will not see them.
I will sit here all day and I will come back tomorrow and I'll come back every subsequent day until they see me. You're not understanding. I'm disabled. You have no authority over me. You're not going to tell me what to do. You don't intimidate me. You understand that?
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
So we can get the chief.
I want to be very clear.
Who are you? Please identify. Captain Schmidt. Let's get some.
Perfect.
Start with the
You're not going to continue in this pattern. You are interrupting the flow of our operation.
You would, let me know how I'm interrupting. I would like to know how I'm interrupting.
All of your complaints are
You said I
closed.
knocked on the window and I'm
Listen, because I need you to hear this. All of your complaints are closed. If you're dissatisfied with how they've been dealt with, you can follow with the Attorney General's office. That is your remedy. If you're further dissatisfied with how you've been treated, you may follow a lawsuit, get yourself an attorney and do that. What we are not going to do is we're not going to have you sit in our front lobby. We have a
You
duty-
can't do anything about
we have
it.
a
You can't do
duty-
anything about it, Captain Schmidt.
We have a
I
duty
can't do anything
to
about
keep
it,
this
Captain.
lobby open for the other members of our town to come in and file reports.
You're 100% right.
For victims of crime to come in, for people to come in.
Is this a public lobby? It is on the onus of you to create privacy. You don't want to talk to me, bro. I know more than you. I know more than you. I know more than you.
I just want you to understand what I'm saying.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave? Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave?
Yes. Yes.
You might want to put the cuffs on me right now. Put the cuffs on me right now. I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
So arrest me then.
So
Right
just
now.
What-
clear,
for
we
what
have no
crime?
What crime? What
business
crime?
here.
What? I am protesting. I am in your lobby protesting.
So I want to be clear.
First Amendment
You have
right.
No legitimate
First Amendment right.
You're creating a disturbance.
Where?
I have a question.
There's other people.
Our operation.
One person now. There's one person here. What disturbance?
He's the
He's the
mailman.
mailman.
I'm their mailman too.
Yeah.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, you better. I'm telling you, McAdams, and I'm telling you, Schmidt. You're.
So
going
there
down
was
the wrong road.
never, so there was
You let me
never
know
a
who-
complaint.
There's never a complaint against me for being disturbing.
There was never a complaint filed against
Then you might
Slavoticki
wanna
for
arrest
what
me.
he's
No,
asking.
Arrest me or get the hell out of my face. Arrest me or get the hell out of my face. Arrest me or get the hell out of my face.
How was a
I am telling you
complaint?
Right now, you can stand up. and walk out.
No, I'm not. So you can arrest
You
me.
refuse to leave, you are going to be arrested
For what? I
How
have,
was a-
I have to break the law in public for you to arrest
You are
me.
no longer welcome in this area.
Why? I'm First
Because
Amendment.
you are creating a
Is it a
disturbance.
First Amendment? A
Your
right
cause
to?
is to interrupt the flow of our operation.
How? How? What did I? Okay.
Our front desk lobby is now closed because of your attitudes, because of your actions, because of
They've
your
never
behavior.
been out
Yeah,
here.
I
Do
asked.
not
What,
feel safe being at the front desk with you.
They're
that's not my
behind
problem. That's not my
glass.
problem. If you don't feel safe, then you shoot me a cop.
Okay.
So are you buying bullets?
So this is.
Let me
this
ask you a
is- this is what it
question.
comes
Let me
down
ask you a
to.
question.
You can leave or you can be arrested for trespass. You are no longer welcome in this
Slap
lobby.
me on
That's
it.
it.
Slap me on it. I
How
want
are
to know
you-
what lie.
Stand up.
I want to know what lie.
Stand up.
I am
Stand up and turn around.
passively aggressive. Passively.
Stand up and turn around. You are
Hey,
under arrest.
he's
for
twisting my
trespass.
wrist. He's twisting my
You are
wrist.
under arrest. Stand
Okay, I'm
up.
going dead weight. Please don't twist my wrist. You're not stronger than me, bud. You're not stronger than me. Let go of me. Let go of me. You're not stronger than me.
Bubs.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to get hurt.
How can you say,
How are you?
how can you say a complaint was closed that was never filed?
How do you feel rough there being with me?
How can you say a complaint was closed that was never filed? We are here to file the complaint and you're saying it's already
Who
closed.
filed the complaint? Who filed? If you'd like to listen, but I don't think it's gonna help because Lieutenant Slavoticki.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gotta put up. Your body cams on? Yes, sir. Okay. He tells me to put my hands on him with no consequences, and then tells me that I would have been arrested later on within traffic. He also cursed at me. I can't get a lot of your officers to identify. I can't get the name of an officer I filed a complaint on because Hotchkiss says, "Oh, we put the complaint in, but I'm not going to tell you which of the 3 officers there cursed at you."
Okay.
Even though she knows.
Okay.
That's put on 941 paperwork. What's supposed to be?
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna.
No, I'm just like, like I said, that's why I'm asking to speak to the captain. of the
Okay,
chief.
okay.
Um,
I can,
I would love for you, all I need from you, because they have an office here, right? You can go speak to them. Let them know William Reynolds is here. He will be here until they come see me.
okay.
If they don't come see me today, I'll be posting my videos online and you guys can deal with the complaints and calls that you will get.
Okay.
Because, like I said, your lieutenant cursed at me, tried to entrap me. I have a form letter here, give me my form letter, that says 12/3, right? That's when I got it.
Okay.
Somehow I filed the complaint on 12/4. So I don't know how that happens.
Okay.
You guys can lie. I know that you guys can lie to improve your investigation. You can deceive people. As long as it's not illegally deceiving, right?
Yeah.
I was not being detained. There's not a legal investigation. He lied to me, told me I could put my hands on it, he'd laugh. Is that not entrapment?
I can't speak for it, I'm sorry.
Like I said, there's just a ton of stuff. So if you want to go either tell the chief or the captain, William Reynolds is going to be sitting in your lobby. He will talk to every person that comes in.
Okay.
He will video record everything. He will
I can do a couple things for you. I can, I think they're in an administrative meeting right now. I can leave a message for you.
Oh,
If you'd like, I can direct you to his phone.
need an answer.